Hey everyone, welcome to Gargoyle Part 4. Looks like we're going for our third rune a little bit earlier than planned. We just got abyssed by a Zot trap. So we just got cast straight to Abyss 4. So, I mean, if we find a rune, we find a rune, but I'd be happy just to leave. So, let's see how we go. Large Abomination. Our Holy Wrath weapon is pretty good for in here. There are these monsters coming and then a silent spectre presumably, so I'm just going to teleport now. The secret for the Abyss, if you're just looking to escape, is basically teleport soon and often. It does a couple of things. One, you get away from anything that was chasing you because of how the Abyss works. If you teleport away from something, it's basically the same as if it died. But two, you're revealing more tiles. So the more Abyss tiles you've seen, the more likely you are to find an exit. We have Aralek. Let's go draining. Ugh. Can Abyss, no Abyss us, can mutate us. We'll give him more bolts, fine. Pick those up. You can also help generate exits by killing things. So if there are things you can kill that are not too scary, it doesn't hurt you to do so. And in fact, it might even help you. You're going to potentially get mutated again. You didn't. So traps, fun and exciting, making good exciting situations of gameplay. Let's teleport. I don't want to fight any of that stuff. Your teleports are delayed in the Abyss, so you're better off reading early as well. This may potentially be a rune vault. Yeah, it is. Okay. So it looks like we are maybe getting a rune here. Maybe. These Malai. I don't know how you say the plural. They're quite scary for us because they we don't have any fear. Oh yeah, we do have heaps of fear. Because they smite, so that's of course ignoring our AC. So this is going really bad. Alright, I don't think we're getting a rune. Alright, let's just blink away. And then I'm going to read a teleport. And maybe even... I don't think I need to heal. We have 8 haste. It could haste. Yeah, I think I'm going to read a haste. There's a lurking horror. I can torment. Let's dig out this way. Huh, got chucked in. Yeah, okay. So let's just try to leave. I don't want to get a rune. I was not ready for Abyss yet. Holy. Gateway leading out. Alright, let's go. Let's heroism before we leave because we were in a fight when we got Abyss trapped. Ugh. There's a demonologist. I should not do that because those monsters are walking onto the Zot trap, and I want to teleport again. The Brimstone Fiends have both Damnation and whatchamacallit? They have Damnation and Torment. So Damnation, of course, being the worst enemy of the Gargoyle. If I were going to brand something, I don't know, it'd probably be the Great Mace of Draining, but I don't mind it. With Draining and Holy Wrath, I pretty much got most of my bases covered. So I think I'm just going to drop that branding. And if I really need to, you can always come back and find it. Here's the Demonologist again. So many slimes. I just want to get to the Demonologist. I don't want to fight these massive slimes. There we go. That's better. That's heroism. The theme of this whole depths floor has just been a million summons. Okay, I got my Holy Wrath weapon out because I was thinking it's evil, but they're not actually evil. Book of Callings, there's your summon Lightning Spire. We don't really need that though. Okay, so Holy Wrath, even though it's a zombie, Juggernaut zombies still do a lot of damage. Should try to get him to come to me. Get the Raksasa. He's really not playing nice though. This floor has been really hard. Whoa boy. Okay, that's too many scary things. We go Heroism and Finesse, and we want to go. We wanted Holy Wrath against the Lich. Now we're training against these guys. I'm ignoring the Shock Serpent, which isn't something you should normally do, but that's because we have. And I need to stop flying because Titans have Airstrike and a really painful one. Artifact Scarf. 2 points of RF, Arc Corrosion, Int -3, C Invis. That's pretty good. So, do you have Invis? We have 5 potions of Invis. So I guess if we really need it, we can get Invis, so we don't need the cloak. I'd like to have this stuff, the C Invis, the RFF, the Arc Corrosion. They're really good. And that means then I can go find the Ring of Evasion I once had and put it on instead of this Protection from Fire. Maybe. Or even a Cold. That would probably be better. If we get a Ring of Cold resistance. We got one in Elf. Yep, let's go find that. Then we can have a bunch of RF and RC as well, rather than having none, which is what we're doing at the moment. Is that the right one? Ah, there it is. Okay, let's put that on. Instead of Protection from Fire. Alright, that's good. So back to depths. That's not right. Here we go. Looks like we're getting close to finishing this floor. Book of Tempest. They're really high level spells. We're not going to be casting those. Holy Wrath Mace goes up again. Alright, depths 3. We immediately start off with Boggets. With Death. No. And am I carrying a corrosion ring? Yeah, I am. Okay, that's on my scarf now. And Scene Viz. I don't need either of those two while I have this scarf. Level 26. We are a very highly leveled Gargoyle. It's pretty good. We of course get the extra slaying bonus for the crossbow off our gloves of archery. Mara. Okay. Mara copied us, so we don't want to fight Mara. We can kind of fight Mara because we have good RF and we have a holy weapon which will be effective. Let's see. Alright, we'll start fighting here, and if Mara copies us or splits into 3, we'll go upstairs because it works like normal summons where the extra Maras and or me won't come upstairs. Let's go up. There we go. So breaking the usual rule of not fighting Mara. Sometimes you can fight Mara, but it has to be good circumstances like that. Also, if you can get on top of Mara with, say, an anti-magic weapon, it's also a good time to fight. Well, I don't know about good. I doubt ever fighting Mara is good, but it's less bad. Let's put it that way. I assume Sajobo can see Invis. She'd have to. And she has airstrike too, although we're not flying because I forgot to fly after fighting that Titan. Okay, well let's fly again. If we were flying, we wanted to land against Sajobo, or she would airstrike us. Sessa. Interesting. Alright, because they blink. Enemies can blink through walls. It's an interesting way that their blink works. What's an interesting thing about their blinks? This is a strange vault. I'm kind of afraid of what I'm going to find inside. A lot of golden eyes, probably. I should check that. Only a 1% chance to confuse, so that's not too worrying. Yeah, I do know this one. There are golden eyes on every side. Should blink out. Okay. They can blink too. It's kind of nasty though that they're inside a grate and they're going to summon. It's a lot of these guys. They can do a lot of damage too, which is why I used heroism. Because if I suddenly take 4 shots worth of their energy bolts, I'd probably die. I'm gonna turn off lightning wands. Book of Flames, nothing too useful there. It's a strange vault. Goodbye. Teleported. So much devastation. What a strange vault. Okay, let's go depths 4. Vampire Knight, so we go... Oh, I had Holy on already. Whoops. I was wondering why I never drained those eyes. Turns out I'm an idiot. There's a Spriggan guy who will airstrike us if he sees us. It was very hard to hit. I probably would have done better just to pull out my never miss crossbow. Like right now. Yeah, that works better. I can do the same here. He has distortion. Did we kill him? I think we one-shot killed him. Yeah, that was pretty good. It's a +9 triple crossbow with velocity, and then +4 slaying from my gloves of archery. So it will do a lot of damage. Have I ever found portal projector? I don't think so. Planes. Portal projectile would be really good because it would lets you snipe enemies even if you don't have direct line of sight to shoot them with your crossbow. Okay, I used finesse here because that situation looked like it was going pretty bad. I was getting kind of overwhelmed by the monsters there. Have we found more mutation? Yeah, we have. Alright, so we got 4 now, so let's try some. Let's try to get rid of this silly armor thing. Because we currently have 62 AC. Yes, we'll cough it. So, you feel healthier, your body shape feels normal, your body twists and deforms. So we cured it and then we got it again. Alright, let's go again. Having fun with the new mutation system. Oh no, we weren't there yet. There we go. Yep, quaff it. Okay, so we got evolution and we got 69 AC now. So that's a lot better. And we can blink. Cool. Alright, let's go back to depths. So I guess that worked out. We've got 2 more left. You feel less in control of your magic. Your spells are harder to cast but more powerful. That's usually something you want on a mage, where your extra spell power translates to doing more damage to things. I was thinking whether I wanted to land, I was lazy. But for us, where we're planning on casting utility spells, it's not a good mutation. What do we get? Minor magic? None of those are ones we want. Drop our books. Dodging to 15. We very nearly have maxed fighting. Boggets, here we go again. These boggets have been right nuisances. Alright. Let's get our holy wrath weapon out. Ready for the lich. Oh boy. Caustic strikes and juggernauts, here we go. Heroism, I probably want... Okay, I don't need finesse. Glowing helmet, it's never going to be as good as our hat of the best spirit. Holy Wrath again. And let's hope there aren't another 8 or so Caustic Strikes. There's one. Do you think it saw me? Okay, never mind, it did. I should step around the corner so I'm not eating airstrikes. There's a gold dragon. Did not give an armor. I'm not sure, even if it did, I'm not sure we would use it. Because we have a plus 13 crystal plate. Although it's only really giving us plus regen. Apparently we have our corrode as well, but that's on our scarf. I think it's possible the correct decision would be a gold dragon armor to enchant it up. Would give us extra resistances, but we'd be dropping some AC. I don't know. If I get one, I'll think about it. Pick a new stair. Right, that's a juggernaut. We still want more strength. So on our last level up, we got the 23 strength, which is the magic number. So it's pretty calculated, I suppose. Armor to 21. We could stop training armor for the moment because oh no, we have 21. Well, if we get to 22, it means that when we heroism like this, we'll get it to max. So I think at 22, I'll turn it off for a while so that I can train dodging. Being corroded through our double sets of our corrode. And this is the star. I think it's the Azot entrance, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Well, there's no point using Holy Wrath on the Shadow Dragons, because while they might look evil, they're not. Yeah, you can see that this looks like a star. It'll be a bit more obvious now. Yeah, see? Look at the mini-map. It's a little star. Should shoot that guy so his evasion doesn't help him. Okay, there's Enchantress. I guess we go similar thing against those guys, and Enchantress as well, I suppose. Because we won't be able to miss. Wow, so we just two-shot her. Probably should have landed. The reason we took so much damage there is we were taking airstrikes from the mage. You get pretty wrecked by a weapon that never misses when you're relying on being high evasion. Sorry, Enchantress. What did I... Oh, okay, glowing triple crossbow. Velocity, it's +5. Could brand that, I guess. There's really no point. Sniper's pretty good. I guess we could ultimately, if we go the shining one, we could make that a Holy Wrath crossbow. This is too many people in the open like that, which is why I'm heading towards this hallway. So I'm not fighting them all at once. Okay, it looked scary, but in the end it wasn't so bad. Lots of Spriggans. Let's land against him though. His airstrike hurts a lot more. Maybe we should buy some of these other enchant weapon scrolls. I think I will. I'll clear this floor, and then I'll enchant my Holy Wrath up. Oh yeah, let's go find some. So we can have a +9 Great Mace of Holy Wrath. And there are bolts here. May as well get those too. Where is it? Enchant weapon. And we can get 3 more. And there happen to be 3 left. Very convenient. I guess any extra enchant weapons I'll put on that triple crossbow. And we can have, yeah, a triple crossbow of Holy Wrath will be pretty good. And there are 2 here. Lots of teleportations everywhere too. I want that blinking scroll. Yeah, that's very useful. Don't think I have anything to enchant armor. No. Okay. It'll just have to be a gold dragon armor maybe. Alright. So it's time for our 3rd rune. Typically I would, if this were a 3 rune game, I would go to Abyss. I have 19 teleportation scrolls, which is a lot. But I tend to prefer to do Abyss once I've abandoned Okawaru, because so when he gets angry and he sends Wrath at you, he sends summons on you, which in the Abyss, once you teleport away from them, you won't see them again. That's one reason. And also, when you switch to the Shining one, the Shining one's pretty decent in Abyss, because when you kill all the demons there, you regain your health. So in that case, we're doing Slime and Vaults next. Something I see some people do is they think that, well, as soon as I've done my 3 runes, I'm in extended, so I switch my god. But no, you want to think about where Okawaru would still be more useful. And so, if we're switching to the Shining one, which I'm 99% sure I'm going to do, Macleb, I prefer the Shining one to Macleb. They're the two traditionally strong late game gods that you would pick, because both of them give healing on kills. For Macleb, he does it for everything you kill. The Shining one is just evil monsters, but in extended, that's pretty much everything. So this might be surprising, but Macleb actually doesn't mind if you use weapons of Holy Wrath. So that's why we could potentially go Macleb. We'd still have a Holy Wrath weapon, but as I said, I prefer the Shining one, which is what I do most of the time. So I don't remember what I was trying to say. Basically, think about where Okawaru would still be better than the Shining one. That would be in Slime, because there's nothing evil there, and also in Vaults. Well, there's maybe some evil things, but not many. So we've got our corrosion on 2 sources, our scarf and our hat, I think, no, our armor. So we're going to head into Slime. And we'll save Abyss for when I switch out. So let's see. Okay. I was just thinking about whether I wanted to have extra protection from cold because of Azure jellies who do cold damage. But MR is also good in slime because of you potentially have golden eyeballs. So let's go. Where are we going? Slime pits. Right, I know that the vault is a scary one. Well, it's not now, but it was. Yeah, this one, where you immediately have to fight 2 acid blobs. So I'm going to heroism up. And let's go. You want to dive slime pits. There's never any loot. Just jellies. So as soon as you find a stair, go down. Gonna retreat towards the stairs. And heroism. I'm pretty much gonna heroism every time I have to fight an acid blob because they're scary. Pretty much no matter what. Alright, let's go up. We're corroded, so we'll get rid of our corrosion. Excellent. We'll go down. Slime 3. So slime 5 is where you find the royal jelly. Oh, that's a shining eye. Let's put our crossbow out. You feel less energetic, so it just became low energy. That's not a big deal. It effectively stole some health from us because we're using Guardian Spirit, but our magic points aren't that precious. Okay, so here we are. We're melee more than we are a crossbow user. So we want to go into the middle to fight the royal jelly. If you're melee, don't ever fight the royal jelly in the open because as he spawns jellies, you're going to get trapped in them. And you could try to clear the outside and then head in, but there's a good chance, as you can see, when you make noise outside that you'll attract the royal jelly to you. So I prefer, if I can, to just charge straight into the chamber and just fight him and get it over with. And there's no other downstairs on that bit on level 4, so we need to go in search of one. Ugh. You feel stronger. Okay, thank you. Sometimes they give you good mutations. Not often though. With that bad mutation too, the low energy, there's a good chance that my my evolution will just fix it. More bolts. Okay. Seems like there isn't any downstairs here either that take us to unknown parts. Okay, because we've done all of this. Yeah, okay. So we need to find another stair down. This is a rather difficult slime. I might just go down and check if the royal jelly is still there. He'll never follow you upstairs, so as long as he's not going to kill you in one turn. Okay, he's definitely still there. I don't want to take the hatch either. Alright, so we're going in search of stairs. There are none there. And none here. And no upstairs on this bit either. Oh boy. Okay, none down there. So it looks like we're heading all the way back up to slime 1. There aren't any here either. Man, this is one of the most Okay, and none here. So we actually can't get to slime 5 without teleporting. We could try to hit these. Nope. What if we shaft ourselves here? Nope. Did not work either. Okay, well, he's gone. Thought I'd check again. It's been a while. Okay, so he's probably back in the chamber. Nope. No signs yet. Got acid blobs coming at us from both directions. It's never what you want. Okay. And, well, we'll see. So, well, here he is. So finesse and haste won't stack. So you probably, unless I'm thinking that, how much haste do I have? 7. Unless I'm thinking that I'm going to have to escape, which I probably won't. I can just finesse. So I'm going to heroism. I'm going to finesse. I'm going to might. All right, and here's one of those secrets that the devs don't want you to know. And that, let's go in agility too. Do we have one? We have heaps. Okay. And that secret the devs don't want you to know is that you can net the royal jelly. So please don't tell anyone. Okay, well that one missed. There we go, that one got him. So when you net him like that, he just dies. And then at this point, if you wanted to, you could teleport. We're pretty buffed up and still pretty much full HP. I don't know. I think we're okay. Are we? Well, I've got blinking. I think I'm okay. If I start dying, I'll blink away. Yeah, I think we're good. Alright. So you saw that, we just netted the royal jelly and then we just wailed on him and he died. Alright, we have a fairy dragon armor. We're not going to use it though. It's a light armor. Alright, so that's our third rune. We're going to go do vaults now. That's our next rune, which will be our fourth. And then after that is when I will abandon Okawaru. What's in this one? Nothing I want. We may as well test out what this armor is. Not that exciting. More enchant weapon. We need to go pick up that crossbow if we're going to use that. Nope. Alright, let's go to Vaults 4. Alright, and I'm not flying, but if I were, I would tell you to stop flying because there's a good chance that you're going to meet titans on this floor. Alright. So here we go, vaults. When you're Okawaru, you want to have heroism and finesse. Well, there are different schools of thought about doing Vaults 5. Some people like to not even worry about the welcoming party you're about to meet. They just read a teleport here, they just go down, and they'll basically keep teleporting around the level until they land somewhere that's on the outside, and they'll fight their way in. Other people will haste, and use some combination of haste and blinking to come down the stairs, blink around the welcoming party, and just run to a corner. That works too. You can try to stair dance. That sometimes works depending on how unlucky you get with Vault Wardens. Or there's another one which I like. It's a lot of fun. A lot of people will tell you not to do it, but I think it's fun, and I actually think it's good. And that is that we're gonna read Immolation. Alright, so I'm gonna use one of my potions of resistance, I think, to get full RF. These are the only 4. What else could I do? The protection from magic is... I can't take that off. Well, I could to get this last level of fire. And if I see anything that will paralyze, I can put it on. I still have 3 points, which is probably fine. Alright. Here we go. So, I guess I may as well eat. And then the plan is basically, we're going to blow everything up. We're going to fight in the middle. And then if things start going, then we basically become the teleport strategy, where we'll just teleport around until we get somewhere safe. Alright. So let's go our heroism, and we probably don't need might, but let's certainly go agility. We'll go finesse, and then let's go. Alright, first thing we're going to do is read Immolation. And someone's come to watch us blow up Vaults 5. Yes. Alright, so, well, let's now blow someone up. That guy didn't blow up. Alright, here we go. So this will blow up all these Vault Guards. There they go. Boom. Awesome. Alright, so now what the people who don't like this strategy will tell you is that the Vault Guards that you just blew up there are some of the least important ones, because you could just fight them on your own, and this is true. And what they also say is that in doing so, you create a massive amount of noise which pulls everyone to the middle, which again is true. The thing that I question though is that, or that I disagree with, is that that's necessarily a bad thing. So we've created this massive fireball here. So when all these enemies get pulled to the middle, the first thing is that they have to fight through the fire to get to us. So as they come to us, they're going to start dying to the fire. But also, if we now then want to teleport away, because we pulled everything to the middle, it means there'll be fewer things in other parts of the level for us to teleport onto. So that's why I like it. Pulling out my crossbow, and then I'll start shooting some stuff. Okay, let's go. I want to get the Ancient Lich. I don't think I have line of sight to him now. I do. Okay. Well, I guess I'll shoot the other Lich. This one. The Ancient Lich is summoning a Hellion, which is pretty bad. I'm not currently locked in, so... the problem with the Hellion is that it has smite targeted damnation, which is really bad for me because it will ignore my AC. So I think I'm just going to go up. Alright, we'll kill this guy, and then now we'll pretend that we use the teleport strategy. So now when we teleport in, everything we hope has been pulled to the middle. So then when we teleport, hopefully land on the outside, we'll be further away. So I'm going to Heroism first, just in case we land somewhere and we need to fight immediately. And now I'm going to read a teleport, and then go down the stairs. Alright, my surroundings are different. So I'm still not quite on the side. I'm going to start running towards the edge of the map. There's Zathor. Zathor has a paralyze, so I want to put my protection from magic on. Zathor also does fire damage, but I feel like the Paralyze is the one that I care more about. I should just be taking this slowly. Alright, let's go. Well, we had Heroism, I just did it again accidentally. Finesse. We failed it. And then switch to the Holy Weapon to get this Ancient Lich. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to sort of run around the outside. Okay. The Deep Elf High Priest is really bad because he has Smite and what's I'm gonna call it? The same damnation thing. Smite damnation. So I'm going to teleport again. And then hopefully we end up somewhere that's over the other side. No, we landed right in the middle. Alright. Alright, teleport again. And then I just do a survey around to see if there's anything here that's going to immediately kill me. I don't think so. We're being constricted though, so when I try to walk, we might not be able to. But we'll see. I think I want to quaff a heal wounds. And I'm probably okay. Alright, where's our teleport? There we go. Alright, perfect. So we actually ended up on the edge of the map this time. Okay, so that's how it's supposed to work. Ideally the first time, not I think the third time we got there. Alright, so we're heading to the corner, and then once we're in the corner, we'll fight our way inwards. Using Heroism. If I'm about to change to the Shining One after doing this, then I'm definitely not worried about saving my piety. Because what is the point of having piety if you're about to abandon? Ooh, some Twisted Gloves. I'm gonna ID those. Strength -1 gloves. No. The stats on that are really good, but I like having Gloves of Archery. They're very handy with our crossbow plans. Hell Knight has Distortion. So let's get the Hell Knight. Oh, we one-shot it. Nice. There's Zathor. Our Heroism ran out. Don't really think we need to finesse. I think we're okay here. Although, as I just said, I don't know why we're saving our piety. Let's just finesse. Have double strength or double speed attacks. Okay, it's a great mace of protection. That's not too exciting. Okay, and I probably am not going to fly again until I leave here, because the Titans. It's possible there's a whole bunch of Titans in here. Let's grab Heal Wounds immediately. Slam that. I guess the Might as well. That's really good. We also have 3,000 gold, so it's not like we're short of gold at all. The magic mappings are really good, because I'll be using those in Hell and Pan when we get there. Summoning also really good, and I guess I just want, yeah, the enchant weapon, why not? Can go on our crossbow. See, more Titans. And Finesse. Heroism Finesse. Crossbows to 15. I think I said once I got my armor to 21, such that it would get max with Heroism, I would stop. So you can see it's at 27, but if I'm about to abandon Okawaru after this, I'll lose my ability for Heroism. We got marked, so the whole level knows we're here now. I don't mind letting them start coming, and then if I start getting overwhelmed, I'll teleport away. Similar to drawing them all to the middle, because everyone's coming here. So if they all come here, then I can get them to... they will all still be here when I teleport away. Alright, let's go Ring of Protection from Fire back on. And I'm going to read another Immolation. And then we can just blow everything up. Come on. There you go. Yeah, okay. It's working. We want to go Hero and Finesse because there's an Ancient Lich there. Keko Demon didn't get me. He locked us out of that room and then, but didn't actually lock the door. That was odd. Okay, let's go another Immolation. Immolation is really strong in Vaults 5. As you can see, we just took a couple of Yaktor bolts. Goodbye. So we just blew that Titan up. Okay. Still a few more stragglers. Heroism again. We have enough HP to take a full damage Crystal Sphere, so that's okay for the Annihilator. Although we should not just stand there letting him shoot us. Okay, that should be most of the floor because we pulled everything to us with the mark. An artifact plate armor? +0. No, it's no good. And this amulet I have, there's not one that I would want. Okay, so that's probably most of our vaults done now. More enchant weapon, more summoning, more summoning. I guess we take all the teleports, because there are no teleport wands anymore. No, we don't want that. We also have a random robe and an artifact amulet. Blink plus regen. No. Nope, we don't want that either. How much? We've got almost 16 crossbow skill. Like, we still shoot at 1.9. So if you look at the number in brackets here, that's how long our last action took. So it takes us almost 2 turns to shoot this crossbow. But it's still pretty good because it does a lot of damage and can't miss. I think at min delay, let's have a look. It's 1.5. 1.3, so it's still always pretty slow. But shooting at 1.3 and never missing is pretty nuts. Crossbows is 16. Book of Fire, no. Can probably fly now. Hey, alright, there's our 4th rune. And I'm basically just collecting loot. This could be running. It is. Sweet. So that means we move fast. So let's drop our stealth and let's enchant armor those. Because there's very little better than Boots of Running. Being fast is always really strong. Especially if you're able to kite things while shooting them with sniper. Why is this guy so strong? Dunno, couldn't get him. Right, I didn't actually look what was in here. Whole lot more enchant weapons. Recharging. We want the blinking right now. Potentially the enchant armor, but we don't really have. I don't think we ever saw a gold dragon armor. No. Book of Geomancy? No. More blinking. Whole lot more enchant armors. If we ever find a gold dragon armor, we could pretty much put it right up to full enchantment. Heal wounds. Also the resistance, that's really good. Let's just take those right now. And we should have a lot of Berserk Rage. We have 5, that's fine. A lot of shops. Even more brand weapon. More summoning. How many summonings? We have 5, that's crazy. So many summoning scrolls in here. Artifact gloves. No. They have the slow property, so let's stop flying. Every time you get hurt, there's a small chance that you'll get slowed. Kind of dangerous. It's not the worst if it's on a really good item, but on something like that, it's not that exciting. I feel like there was something I wanted to do. Was it just no? Don't know. Oh. Sort of mopping up these last enemies. We're done exploring. I'm going to see if there are any god gifts here, because I feel like a lot of them dropped during this fight and we didn't really have a chance to check them. An arbalest, a glowing executioner's axe. No, so nothing too exciting. Alright, well that's our Forts 5 done. We've got 4 runes now. It'll probably be time to abandon Okawaru now. So join me in the next one. I'll talk a bit about that and when you decide when to do it. And see you then.